This is Matrixlord 212 for the Real Whovians Cast Extra, Episode 2. Alright, so my laptop is still going through diagnostics all freaking day. So I'm not going out, trying to fix this freaking thing. But anyway, I want to talk about a secondary Matrixlord proposed storyline for a future season of Doctor Who. Because again, at the end of the day, like I said before, it's all about the story arc, the story, the interest. You know, you really want to get good writing going, okay, to make the show interesting. Trying to shock and fool people to make the Doctor a woman just to get a rise, just to get popularity, just to get, ratings is not a good idea. It's all about the story. You can get a female Doctor, but then you can have shit stories and no villains. So I propose, the new Doctor, which I envision as a male. There's a massive storyline. And again, if you think about it, I don't know if Moffat's going to resolve his plot holes and unanswered questions, but if he had to, if somebody was forced to, you could probably get seasons out of the freaking thing, okay? Seasons, right? So I would want a storyline based on Madame Kovarian. And I've said this many a times. Frances Barber, I love her. She is awesome. I would love for her to return to the role as Madame Kovarian, to screw with the Doctor. She is definitely on par with Capaldi. I would love to see them battle it out in a Christmas special or something. And maybe she's even responsible for him regenerating. It would be different than your traditional, the Doctor regenerates because of the Daleks, or to the Cybermen, or to whatever. So I would really like her to be in a position where everything she's done, for whatever reason she hates him, but everything she's done is not working, and now she's in a frenzy. So she takes desperate measures, and she really loses it to try to kill this guy, end him, whatever. And if you think about it, she had the silence, and she also had the Headless Monks. But just imagine if the silence and the Headless Monks was in a story together against the Doctor with the church that was following them. Okay? I would like to see an origin of that church being created. Why was it created? What the hell did I have against the Doctor? Okay? Like, seriously. And I would also like them to explain things in chronological order, because technically, River Song somehow revamped that entire church of Madame Kovarian to suit her needs, and they followed her, or they helped her. So, and they wanted to help on the Doctor, which, from his perspective, he didn't know that that's the church that's going against him, because at the time, it was a Time Angel storyline. They were helping him against the Weeping Angels, but then, years later, in seasons later, but technically taking place before Time of Angels, I guess, the church is against the Doctor and evil. So I would like that explained in more intricate detail, a multi-episode arc about, what happens when one of your villains just is on the verge of becoming insane and doesn't care about galactic war or whatever, and causes a huge mess for the universe because she has a mad-on to destroy the Doctor. What kind of trouble could she get into? Would she kind of piss off a Doctor Who villain to destroy the Doctor? Where she pisses off maybe the Daleks or something so much that they don't want to help her, they want to destroy her, and they want to help the Doctor. Maybe she could be a threat to their plans, It would be sort of what if they had a storyline, a simple storyline where, a Cyberman ship bumped into a Dalek ship. And the next thing you know, the whole friggin', like, years they're battling from some stupid thing. Why can't these aliens interact with each other and just not get along? Like, why can't the Ice Warriors just bump into the Daleks and why do they just got to go about their business? They're both, why don't they just fight? Why don't we hear these things that these races fight? Like they don't get along and they're not. I mean, that would make sense. I mean, the universe is a big place, but Daleks are everywhere, Cybermen are everywhere, and they just avoid each other? That's weird. So I would love to have a Madame Kovarian situation that would involve other villains in the Doctor universe. Maybe she goes to enlist their help. Maybe she pisses them off. You know? So that's Matrixlord storyline 2. Matrixlord storyline 3 would be, I would love for them to resolve why the Alliance was formed. Why did all the villains team up to go against Matt Smith's Doctor, thinking that he destroyed the universe? And I think I would tie it in with the fact that the Doctor does become the Valyard. That is what he saw in his room in the God Complex. And from that point in the future, they're trying to eliminate him, thinking that it's this incarnation. Because they want to save the universe. So I would love to have that storyline resolved. The Valyard, the Alliance forms because of the Valyard, something happens. That would be fantastic. All right? Maybe even the voice in the TARDIS would be a future Dr. Valyard, So there you go. Hope you guys enjoyed. Take care. Bye for now.